Hello everyone, as usual it's me Pavlo, and today we'll talk about yet another interesting audio gadget, and today it will be SMSL D10. I don't think that SMSL requires any introduction. Everyone knows this company is a creator of really cost-efficient digital tonal converters and headphones amplifiers, and now they decided to release a new model in the popular form factor of portable digital to analog converter or dongle. It features dual Cyrus Logic 43131 chips and amplification that is capable of delivering up to 500 milliwatts of power. Cost is $70, 69 to be more precise. But knowing that SMSL passed and that they can create a great sound, I have a pretty high expectations here. Let's have a closer look. In terms of package, it's definitely not minimalistic. SMSL decided to use good cardboard, nice polygraphy, convenient pull tab to open it. So for middle segment, they offering a pretty good packaging. You can see the thickness of cardboard. That's quality control card. In the accessories set, we getting USB Type-C cable. Actually, a bit hard to pull it out, but not the biggest issue. And we getting device itself. So, of course, it would be nice to see some kind of adapter, at least for the USB Type-A, but from another hand, like 90% of users won't need it. And that's my favorite type of bags, that not that easy to open, and you can see that design of the device is also great. It's made of metal, and it's definitely for kids that lives in us all. They decided to use a transparent glass on two sides. So probably that can be considered as a backside, and you can explore PCBs used here. And like 1/3 of the device opened here, you can see another part of schematics. Anyway, really nice and great looking, pretty fresh approach to the design. Of course, it gathers fingerprints a little bit, but I don't think that it will be a big issue. So, in terms of controls, everything is pretty simple. We have USB Type-C on one side, connected here, and on the other side we have 3.5mm and 4.4mm balanced outputs. Also, we have volume control buttons, and that's an independent volume control. It works with device only and doesn't require host support, which is also a good idea, probably the best option for the portable dongle. So you can see it's small, compact, and stylish looking. If you're interested in power consumption, here are the figures. So iPad as a source and Mesomperian 2 as a load. Traditional testing setup for me, and you can see figures yourself. Unfortunately, my experience with SMSL device is pretty limited, but I've tested few gadgets in the past, and they shared pretty similar signatures. They are being absolutely neutral, focused on the micro contrast and the technical side of things, building big stage, maybe sometimes slightly on the drier side of sound for those who prefer analytical representation. And that's probably why I can say that D10 also follows this signature sound. But probably let's talk about it step by step. So bass go really deep, basically to maximum depths. It's really fast, it has great control, absolutely stays in place 100%. Maybe sometimes it can sound a bit dry, but not too much. Instead, you're getting a great amount of small nuances and details that gives you sense of realism. And also you're getting nice fast punch that gives a good rumble in many cases. It's a good option for cases when you need to dry your earphones a little bit to get more detalization. Great in texturing and probably tailored or suited more for the natural instruments where this technicality can show its benefits. And actually, first example, it's Ave Verum by Musica Nuda. I could select a lot of other tracks with great natural bass, but I like Musica Nuda. I like their duo of real, very realistic, well-recorded double bass and female vocal. And SMSL delivers both parts with absolute precision. Okay, maybe not absolute, but for this form factor and price with great precision, and it allows you to focus on the technical side of things really well. Mids are natural with great amount of small nuances, and that makes D10 pretty critical for the quality of records, because you will hear all issues. At the same time, with great records, of course, you will hear every single note, every nuance, every detail, every movement, and so on. Also, it builds a pretty big stage, really wide and deep. In terms of depth, I'd probably prefer a bit smoother transition of depth layers, because for natural sources often do layering in a bit like disconnected way. But at the same time, for this price, you're getting a great sense of three-dimensional positioning, and you're getting what often referred as holographic sound. If emotions are present in the record and if weight distribution is done properly, of course you're getting all that, but expect no coloration or attempts to fix something in sound or hide something by the device itself. But it's, once again, it's character, and that's what you getting if you need maximum precision. And another pretty complex example for the mid frequencies, it's Hiromi Uehara Dilemma. I like Hiromi's approach to music. It's like a mix of jazz music and at the same time rock energy, and her piano and accompanying instruments require great precision and technicality. So with SMSL D10, you're getting a great sense of realism for all instruments, and you can easily focus on each performer and enjoy all parts separately, or you can actually perceive the melody as a whole. And treble is also technical, with great extension, almost maximum, with great overtone saturation, and at the same time it's pretty energetic. So if you're sensitive for the treble, keep that in mind. It's better to try D10 before you buying, or you can just try to select proper earphones for it. But probably if you don't like treble, don't buy a device that really put a lot of energy in the high frequencies area. At the same time, it's really natural type of representation with great attacks and decays, and with good basic and extended overtones. Layering is almost not existent here, but it's still common for the portable digital to analog converters. If they could do great treble layering, probably we didn't need some desktop device, including SMSL ones. So, nice precise treble with great amount of overtones, giving you good sense of realism. If you like treble, if you like when there is a lot of air, you can enjoy such signature. And you will. And also complex track. You can see I'm selecting pretty complex tracks that requires a lot of technicality from the source. It's Hoff Ensemble, Red Mama, absolute masterpiece in terms of record quality, and delivered really well with good interesting tunes with great performance of all musicians, and this tiny device actually plays it really good. If it goes for some nitpicking, of course we can expect more. We can lack actually treble layering, but at the same time, for this price, it's really great performance. Speaking about the conversions, probably the closest competitors, it's Fio's KA series of digital to analog converters. If I if I remember right, KA13 is the closest competitor, but KA13 is slightly more dynamic, more focused on the weight distribution and the motions, and less focused on the micro contrast, meaning that you're getting a bit more all-rounder signature, but with less technicalities. Also, Fio offers control app, which could be a plus in some cases. In terms of pairings, SMSL is pretty great. It has a lot of power, so you can use it with pretty power-hungry headphones. Of course, not the most tough ones to drive, but with not super tough planars, it can also drive them pretty well. And it has a nice black background with almost no noise with sensitive earphones. But also keep in mind that it requires a bit of caution when you use it. If you swapping your earphones, just reduce the volume, because if you listen for something not sensitive and then plug some sensitive earphones, it can be a bit loud. So to summarize everything, it's a really great portable digital to analog converter with a lot of power and the sound focused on the technical nuances and resolution, and offering big stage. If you like such sound, it can be a great option for you. Thank you for listening, thank you for your attention, and of course have a great day.